Hey Leos, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for May 2022. Wow, we're moving into May. I wanted to make a special announcement that I'm going to be giving away a Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is an unopened deck, it's brand new, to one of my subscribers. So if you'd like to enter into that drawing, you just make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the underneath the description box with Spirit Animal Oracle, and you'll be entered into that reading. I'll be announcing the results of the drawing the end of May in a separate video, and whoever that lucky subscriber is, I'm going to have you email me your shipping information and I'm going to pay for the shipping. This is a thank you to my subscribers. All right, let's get into your reading, Leo. All right, so let's see. We have Jupiter moving into Pisces, moving out of Pisces and moving into Aries in May. All right, so that is your 9th house. You guys might be focusing more on education. You might be learning a special skill or something new. You also might be talking with like someone from a foreign destination or something, getting more in touch with them in some way. You also have the North Node in Taurus right now, which is your 10th house. So I feel like a lot of you are focusing more on your career at this time. It's a very special time for you guys. You know, like, I feel like you're expanding your contacts, expanding your knowledge. You're expanding like your levels of success and the foundation from which your life is. Let's see. So anyone who's new to my channel, I'm going to be pulling 2 cards for each row, past, present, future. I'm clarifying with multiple oracle decks and some more of the Rider-Waite and the Light Seers Tarot. All right, I'm going to give this one more cut. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Sun. That is your card, Leo. You're showing up in a strong way. You have the 9 of Cups. You have the Tower. So have the Page of Swords. And the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands has been coming up for a lot of people recently. A lot of different signs. I do feel like there's an inner struggle, an inner conflict that we're all kind of learning to put away. Something like struggling against limitations we kind of have no power over. And there's a level of letting go that a lot of us have really just needed to, deal with, be a part of. So with this first row, which represents the past, we have the King of Pentacles followed by the Sun. I feel like you've created more of a solid foundation for yourself with growth, and there's a lot of potential for you. There's a lot of abundance. Like, there's just been like money coming into you. This might have been a really fast time for you guys. You might have had a lot going on. You've also been pushing yourselves. I feel like you guys have been pushing yourselves harder than probably you ever have. But, you're also starting to feel more, you were starting to feel more like yourself again. Like things were starting to happen for you. Like by kind of pushing yourself through this, like some of the energies that you had to deal with before this, but they got you to stability. Maybe it was something that you had to go through that was unavoidable. But you made it through it to a place of more stability. And like these sunflowers, like they're soaking in the rays of the sun. And like, I feel like you're turning that sunlight into something better for yourself than what you traditionally would think would be the sun shining down on you. If that makes any sense for anybody. I don't know why that just popped through, but I feel like what you see as like, you know, things happening for you is a lot different than what you would have seen before. But you're in a different place now. Spirit Animal Oracle card you get is the Whale Spirit, Trust in the Great Mystery. There's been a certain, like, level of mystery to the way things have been happening for you. You might not have understood why they were happening, but they had to happen. Everything that happens is supposed to, you know, and it's up to us to try to, to find meaning and the lesson that was involved in what we've had to go through. Because there's a reason Spirit puts things in front of our face. There is always a reason, and we are meant to find out what that reason is. Like, we're meant to learn the lesson from that so we can move forward from it stronger and greater than we were before. All right. Let's see. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Yeah, I feel like it's accepting that things are going to come through that are going to be out of your control, but they're meant to be what they're meant to be, and it's a unique situation for you. And there might be some sensitivity wrapped around this, but it's a sensitivity that you're meant to feel. It's something that you're meant to embrace and understand and try and find, like, the reason behind things for yourself. Like, what did I learn from this? You know? That's what I hear. Two of Wands, creating your life. Seeing what kind of world you want. And I don't think necessarily, like, having to take action towards it. It's just the universe is bringing different things into your life. It's brought a different path into you guys, and you've really just had to deal with it. You've really just had to deal with it. The Chariot, yeah, going in a different direction. Things are changing for you. You're seeing things from a different perspective, but that's showing you two different paths. And there's a path of light and there's a path of darkness. And you really have to decide which path that is that you want to go towards. Like, two ways. Two. That's what I see. Is you're more of a creator than you think you are. Things aren't happening to you. They're happening through you. It's based off your feelings. It's based off your decisions and where you feel like you are in life. All right, let's see. The Magician. Yeah, you're the creator. You're creating this. You're creating your life, whether you want to feel like you are or not. And that's something that you have to realize, that things aren't happening to you, they're happening through you. Next card, next row that represents the present, we have the Nine of Cups followed by the Tower. I feel like something's going to be crumbling away from you guys. This could be a relationship. This could be, you know what this feels like to me? This feels like the foundation of whatever the relationships you had were. Okay? And because that can fall away, it can be built on something more sturdy that you can feel more proud of. Because you might not be in a, like, have been in a place where you felt proud of what you had. Like, you were just kind of working with it and having to deal with it. But if this foundation falls away, something greater can show up in its place. Something that you can feel more accomplished about, feel more proud of. Might just be a perspective that you have on something, like a level of importance that you place on something. That might be the foundation of that might be what's falling away, and something stronger might be getting put in its place. The Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. I feel feel like this is going to be a time for you guys to, you know, start enjoying yourself, start being playful, you know, just really start reconnecting with that fun, fiery energy that's you. That maybe you felt like you lost for a little bit, like it just kind of had to sit on the back burner because you were in a place where you felt like things were just kind of happening to you. But like I said, you guys are the creators of your life. You make the decisions here. And even indecision is a decision, you know. All right, let's pull you a Moonology Oracle card. The new moon in Gemini, communication is the key. I feel like you need to, like there's someone that you need to communicate with. Maybe you've been avoiding. Maybe it's time to find more clarity within a situation that's been kind of a gray area for you. Like it's something that needs to be talked about. It needs to be hashed out. It needs to be settled. It's something that once worked through, like you'll feel like there's more stability around you because you don't feel like it's just in a place of not knowing. Like not knowing what's next, not knowing what's going on, not knowing where this person's going or what they're doing or like what you're doing with yourself. It's just like it's almost like a feeling of being lost, you know? Two of Cups. Finding balance in a relationship. Well, they're reaching their hand out to that other person. You know, you gotta... I do feel like for you guys, it's about deciding whether you want to reach out to that other person or if this is worth it. If it's something that you want to keep doing. Also, the Nine of Wands. You might feel a little defensive at this time. Like you kind of, like making this decision or figuring this out might be a little difficult for you because you're kind of being forced into it. But the universe is going to force you into things that you might not want to do. Because it's saying it's time. It is time to figure this out. Because you can't stay in two worlds. You can't stay in two places. That might make you feel a little bit defensive. That might put you a little bit on edge. Like having to define what something is. You can't stay in that gray area. The Five of Wands. Everyone has been getting the Five of Wands. Jeez. That's insane. Inner conflict. Yeah, all of us are struggling with a certain amount of inner conflict. But I think once we understand that inner conflict and we're willing to face it, we can like capture that fire and like stoke that fire within us again. That feels like it's been out. You know, you don't realize how complacent you get by being afraid to change what circumstances really don't feel like they fit you anymore. This final row, which represents the possible future, we have the Page of Swords followed by the Five of Wands again. Yeah, a little bit of inner conflict there. You know, struggling with a little bit of your inner demons. You know, the things that you don't want to face. The things that you don't want to confront within yourself. The decisions you haven't been willing to make yet. I do feel like you're trying to sort through those thoughts, those feelings. You know, this might be voluntary, it might be involuntary. This might be happening around you and you might just have to deal with those thoughts and feelings that are coming up to the surface. But they're going to have to be reckoned with. They're going to have to be looked at, seen and dealt with, and for you to get to be in a place of being a creator again instead of things happening to you. You get the Stellar Gateway activation, Infinite Potential, Manifestation Vortex. Yeah, Manifestation Vortex. That's where you're creating things again in your life. And you're not sitting there waiting for things to happen to you. Because I feel like Leo wants to be the creator. You guys want to be the one in the driver's seat. You want to be the one making things happen in your life. And getting stuck in this energy of whatever this relationship is, like this in-between feeling that you have in some like circumstance or situation in your life, has not been serving you. But it opens back up once you're willing to deal with and sort out those thoughts and those feelings and make sense of them and make decisions that are based around what is actually best for you. Okay, and what you feel is what you're drawn to. You have the snake spirit, time to heal. Yeah, there's a healing that you're getting by facing these feelings, by facing what this is. And it can change the direction of your life. And, you know, a lot of times people don't realize that they could be a million times happier if they just push through their fears. They push past, like, what they, like, the roadblocks their mind's putting up that are holding them back. You know, and most of the time they're bullshit. They're garbage. They're not even real. It's just meant to keep you right where you are. Stuck, feeling stuck. But, you know, when you push through those fears and you make the decisions that are best for you, you know, more things open up for you. Six of Pentacles, giving more to yourself, working on that balance, not giving away everything anymore to everyone, making sure that you're taken care of. Four of Pentacles, balance, feeling that solid foundation again, feeling like there's an alignment in your life, you know, financially, mentally. I feel like they go hand in hand a lot of times. I feel like some of you had a little bit of wobble in your finances. You know, maybe you're at a point where you're taking more control of this. And you're feeling more stable and sturdy with all of that. Put one more card. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of like seeds that you guys have planted. You've been working really hard towards getting your life to a place. You might have had some setbacks, over the last like year or so, but I really feel like there was more growth than setbacks. And you're seeing those things, like the potential, start to bloom. All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing May. Again, if you want to enter into the drawing for the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, just make sure that you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment under the description box with the words Spirit Animal Oracle. All right, see you all again soon, okay? Bye.